So let's talk about what is meth, or it's actually the full word is methamphetamine. It's a combination of amphetamine with methyl, and you cook those together and it makes what we call methamphetamine. And meth is a high octane stimulant. That's a combination of amphetamine with meth that creates a highly addictive drug.
Highly addictive.
Yes.
In the old days, we used to call it cheap cocaine.
Yeah, it releases massive amounts of dopamine in the brain, just like cocaine.
Right.
But the key difference is that it lasts a lot longer.
Yeah, and a lot cheaper.
And it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah. I'm not going to say cocaine's not toxic, because it is. However, this is seriously toxic.
Yeah, well, cocaine is a plant-based product, right?
Exactly.
And this is a product that's manufactured in a lab.
Right.
And the elements, and we'll get that to a little later.
So it's a true chemical.
It's a true chemical.
That is no plant-based, nothing natural about it.
So it releases a massive amount of dopamine in the brain by activating the pleasure or reward system. Dopamine is the chemical in our brain that's the feel-good chemical gets released. And what happens is when methamphetamine gets into the system, it releases not just a little bit of dopamine, not just a medium amount, it releases a massive amount over an extended period of time. And that's why people get addicted to it so quickly, because it's so high potent.
Right. So when that pleasure button's hit, it's kind of like when you hit the slot machine, dong, you hit that button, and boy, it's like, ooh, what's going to happen? When you hit it, it stays. It's like it keeps ding, 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 ding. It doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop. But when it stops, you're on a run. And a run means, where can I get the next hit? Where can I get the next hit?
So meth can easily be made by cooking amphetamines, like they take cold medicine, pseudoephedrine, and they combine that with other chemicals such as battery acid, or they can use drain cleaner.
Drano, baby.
Lantern fuel, or even antifreeze.
Yes.
So these are the elements that are being cooked in with the amphetamine and making methamphetamine. And this is what's being put in the body
to release that pleasure button. But what's interesting here is that there came a point, and I'm not sure if that was in it had to be in the 90s, but when you used to buy Sudafed, exactly. And you just bought it over the counter. Now you can buy it over the counter, but you got to go through the pharmacist to get it.
Yeah.
Because this is what they started to use that was quicker than just, maybe having to break some stuff down.
Yeah, they started regulating it. What happened was the supply started drying up, and they can make it from Sudafed.
Right.
And so people would go in and just buy shelves of Sudafed, bring it out to their trailer and cook it up with amphetamine and other elements. I mean, they would cook it up with the different
acid.
Chemicals.
Right.
And then make methamphetamine. And so they began tracking it. You can only buy 3, and then now they put it behind the pharmacy counter and so forth.
So they can track it.
So they can track it.
Well, and the other thing too is we got to think about this. This is like chemistry class, right? They're in there cooking it. I know you've seen it on TV. People have seen this on TV, and it's like, oh, is this made for TV? This is real life. Like they literally are cooking it, and then you see, a place blow up.
Yeah, because it's really dangerous when the elements that they use, if they don't do it exactly right, it's all flammable. And they're cooking, they're using heat, and it could easily, if they don't do it exactly right, blow up. And we've seen all stories about that.
Well, and you see somebody that's high on crack, on methamphetamines, and
they're doing the cooking.
And that's who's doing the. I mean, I'm not saying there's not people doing the cooking that's selling it that are not. They're not playing, but then there comes a point when you start cooking it yourself, right? And you're high. It's extremely dangerous.
Yeah. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel, I Have a Voice. And if you'd like to see the full teaching on meth addiction, click on this video now, and we'll see you in the next video.